come back with us. We miss you, Calvin.
Fuck you!
Your father misses you especially. He wants things to be like old times.
Like old times? Like when he fucking dissected me?
God works in mysterious ways, Calvin.
My name's not Calvin.
You go by the false name. Why not accept God's name?
I'm not doing this shit anymore. I have a life now. You can fuck right off and tell Dad I'm never coming back.
That's disappointing, but I'm afraid I cannot accept no. We have tools to help you, Calvin.
No, I'm not going back!
You're such a bright kid.
Looks like you just got knocked up and then down. You saved me! Thank you, sir. I can handle this.
You sure? Seems there's a lot more than physical torture.
Yeah, no, I'll be good. It's just family shit, I guess. I can handle it. I'm a part of the IPC.
Pursuit cop, huh? My dad used to tell me stories about you guys. Crazy guys. But definitely has the best potential.
Darius! Hurry up! We got a Mechas run!
Roger! Hey, stay strong. And be safe. What a guy.
Killian. Matt! Mad as a hat, Matt!
I wanted to talk real quick before the next objective.
Of course! I bet you're willing to try that evil laugh now, aren't you?
Well, no. It's about your hacker guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually testing me, or is his constant sabotaging some asshole thing you guys pick up as a villain?
I don't recall asking him to test recruits, but I did ask him to keep a close eye on you. Can't be too careful, you know?
Of course. Well, good to know he's just a dickhead, because he can be. But I have another question.
Shoot!
Well, I guess what's the plan now? You seem to be working on something. I'm guessing it's important to the next mission.
Yes, I've had a change in plans. I realize now I was too ambitious for suggesting I could just up and kill Shade immediately.
So, we don't kill him?
No, my evil-genic friend. We just add a new step. I haven't been honest entirely about my interest in Shade. You see, Matt, there are tools out there, weapons really, that can be used to overpower someone. Shade's sword is a fine example.
It's just a regular katana.
Yes, but there's value to it, eBay value. Don't worry, you don't need the details. But what do you say a person's worst weakness is themselves?
Yeah, mostly.
My plan is we take Shade's sword and then we can kill him.
That's needlessly difficult.
How well have you been going with killing him, Matt? Not well at all? That's because he's trained against most attacks, but he hasn't trained against his own sword. That's wishful thinking, and you know it, Killian. It's evil thinking, and it will work. Matt, who here is more evil, you or me?
Well, you.
And who has a table with technical know-how of making weapons to beat Shade?
I guess you.
Damn right, evil dude! His katana locks to his scabbard. It will only be allowed out if he pulls it out himself. I almost succeeded in my goal about 6 years ago, when Shade and I first fought. And that's when I pieced it together. The lock. And I almost had his sword, but then, well, villainy falls every now and then.
Right, so we convince him to a sword fight.
Exactly!
Then you'll be glad to know I found one.
Oh, Kalen! Well, if it isn't the computer nerd, spit it out.
Pleasure to talk to you too, Matt. I have a plan for Darius's tiki decks.
How do those work? I've only heard of them back at the Universal Trade Center.
It is a modified alien sword, converted to a compass leading to what you want to find.
So, can it be used in combat?
No, it's practically useless. The charge runs out rather fast. So, use it to talk Shade into taking out his sword. That appeals to your plan, right?
You betcha! So we steal this off Darius?
Yes, and Unfortunately, I received a tip. Dr. Wilburn's office in France. I suggest you send Matt due to his ties.
Oh, clever, yes! Guess what, buddy boy? You're going to France.
I literally heard all of that.
Yes, now you should hurry along. I need to keep working on my device to stop Shade.
Right. Keep me posted.
What is this device you're working on? You haven't brought this up to me. Perhaps I could have assisted in its creation.
Nuh-uh, Brozinski. I take pride in my villain work. You keep to your filthy gamer laptop, and I'll keep to my advanced super genius death ray devices.
Of course. I was just suggesting we progress your success rate. You know, since you lost Shade earlier.
Are you questioning my capability as a villain?
Merely a suggestion, Killian.
Huh. Scoffs. A suggestion.
You managed to get much on Darius?
He's a mercenary working with Roger Calloway. I have a feeling it's related to crime.
What kind?
Vigilante work. They're in the weapon trade. I think with Roderick's father, Alistair.
Right. And what do you think of Darius himself?
Not sure. He's an outlaw with principles.
So he's cool then?
You put a lot of faith into someone you barely know.
I put faith into you.
Touché.
What a dump. Sorry this up. Hey, you open for business? You got a body that needs tending? Nah, just wanted to speak to the man in charge. You're Doc Wilburn, right? I am. Well, Doc, I'm Matt, from the IPC unit. I've been tasked with arresting Darius Delacroix and Shade. I presume you know who I'm talking about? Sure, I do. Well, can you tell me where they were headed, and how long ago that was? Well, yeah, they left about 5 hours ago. Don't think you're gonna catch them at this rate, Matt. I'm a fast worker. So no clue where they were headed then? Nah, didn't really say much, just hid here. Actually, one of their friends ate part of a body downstairs. Can you believe that? People just got no sanity these days, Matt. Ugh, really? Jeez, yeah, I guess if I find a cannibal with them, I'll keep all that in mind. Oh, hey, do you know if Darius Delacroix are in Shade?
Nope! Have a great day!
Alright, man. Peace. Waste of time. What are you planning, Killian?
I have another update. Just passed by Tilted Towers. If I were you, I'd pick up the pace. I'm unsure what their plan is now.
There he is. Just thinking about you. Sure, I'll be there ASAP.
No one's listening. Let's talk.
About time.
So, what's the plan? Betray Killian, interrogate him for information on my whereabouts?
Nah, I've taken a liking to Killian. You, on the other hand, you're what I want. I'll never forgive you for taking what should have been my job. At least I went into the field. You always cowered behind your screens and your filters. You could never take direct conflict.
Well, I'm not exactly a combatant, but you can't deny the results from my intellect.
Even if it costs you so many lives?
Better overall results sometimes require sacrifice. Even people. Your father showed you a lot about sacrifice when the CPD peeled you off the table.
You don't know shit, Kalen.
What's your angle on Mr. Delacroix?
Either bring him in, educate him, or kill him. Honestly, I'm happy with any of those outcomes. Well, I will admit I'd prefer to drag it out a little longer. I have a theory that he might be connected to a mystery I'm investigating. Oh? Of course, that doesn't involve you. 'Cause it's illogical, as you put it.
I know that logic left you the moment you were born in that cult. That's why you can't accept my decision-making. When I do something perfect, you have to cry about it because it didn't fit your parameters.
You had no right arresting my father. That was my job!
Oh, So that's why you got so many violations on your record. You're useless when you're not playing family drama against your father.
Oh, I'm over that now. I just want to get this job done and see what I can do for Darius as well. But now, I think I should throw your ass in jail, call it a day. Darius can wait.
But that requires my location, and for you to have that, I would be very impressed. If the Chaos Syndicate can't find me, what chance do you have?
Plenty, because I never got to know you like I did, and that's all I need.
Then I wish you luck, Matthew.
Why can't we call the paramedics?
Look,
That doesn't answer my question, House.
this is what your hero did. He murdered Cum in cold blood.
No!
Once we check the cameras, that'll show you everything. Darius isn't an idol. He's a lamb being led to slaughter, much like you.
You didn't have to kill him!
The reports will reflect otherwise. Besides, I was doing him mercy. He was dead the moment Darius lodged buckshot into his jugular. I only made it quick.
Darius wouldn't do this.
In my studies, I found people who feel lost will do anything to feel accepted. Even kill someone you never met. Didn't you do the same? La le do la.
Shut up!
It's a nice tune. La le do la. La le do la.
Hopefully this works. I may have gotten rusty with this part of the plan, so no screw-ups. Do you even know what you're doing with those? Honestly, I started winging it since, alien tech, but I think I've got the hang of it now. When do I get clearance to take on Shade? Your time will come. Fret not, evil dude bro. Shade is far too dangerous with his sword, and you won't last a minute or two or even 3. You doubt my ability? I know your ability. But that's why we have Operation Colder War. Part of being a villain isn't the physical fight. It's the mental one. The fight of the souls. The dark souls. I'm rather familiar with that. And the plan in place. I'm suggesting we move my part up further. No! And that's final! Besides, if I could capture Shade, wouldn't that work better for you? With all due respect, you're not a fighter. You're a decent tactician. You possess moderate engineering skills, sure. But you're not a soldier. Without the Tiki Dex, he'll strike you through the head. You won't be able to catch it, won't be able to fight back. That's the fun part of being a villain. We might die, but at least we do a couple cool things before we pass on. Besides, if I die, you have your orders. Understood, sir.